But anyways, it's Legal Lads Season 5. Come on, let's go. Game 2 between Eternal Kings versus DarkW for head. If you have just joined the stream, Eternal Kings won the first game. They picked the Terrorblade themselves in the same position as Dark for W head, and were able to win. Now let's go into game 2 and see how this game goes. Venomancer needs to be careful. Brewmaster, Warlock is baiting for this Brewmaster. Brewmaster able to close the gap, but he wants to draw. He doesn't care about this guy. Well, Brewmaster ult, Warlock ult is used, and this draw is gonna die. Double kill for the Brewmaster. What? In the meantime, Arc 1 able to kill this Terrorblade. Terrorblade just got too close to him, and both Tiny and Terrorblade lose the life to Arc 1 and bring him back into the game. He has the Sentry available. Sanking doesn't even care. He jumps onto the Warlock. Warlock falling really low. Warlock dies, but did he dive too deep? No, he is in his thing, but Tiny is there. Tiny has the burst damage, and Broodmother claims the kill onto the Tiny. Veil used. Venomancer ult is used as well. Sanking has his Sandstorm finally. Tiny able to use the ult onto Sanking and is able to burst him down, and Venomancer 3 hero stop. They want to defend this tower, but the smoke play coming from the side of Eternal, but it's instantly removed. Brew ults and is going on to the Venomancer. Warlock ult also used, but Brewmaster's tornadoed Sanking, and Tiny tosses the Snapfire away to the side, to the friendly side, but Snapfire does get slowed by the Brewmother and finally loses his life. Arc Warden Illusion trying desperately to kill this Tiny, but he's unable to kill him. Darwin needs to be careful. Toss comes from Brewmaster, stun comes in, and that's enough damage. Pings come onto the Sanking. Dust is used, Fatal Bonds is coming to Reflection used. Brewmaster goes in, but he's able to burst strike and get out of range. Stun comes in from the side. Warlock Golem committed on to only the Venomancer. Venomancer dies. Cookies used onto the Drow to get him into safety. Metamorphosis on the prowl. Brewmaster with his ult goes onto the Drow, closes the gap. Drow falling really low. Snapfire able to use his burst, is the scatter shot to buy him time, but Drow is falling really low. A smash comes from. Very unfortunate for Skater. He's unable to use the efficiency of the Hand of Midas. Oh, poor Snapfire. Brewmaster is not being friendly to you, and he has died. And Venomancer also pays with his life, trying to go save his buddy Notorious. Sanking is there. He is. Oh wait, he has Yules. He's able to remove the ult of Warlock, but it's not enough. Arc Warden goes in front of them, but he doesn't have enough sustenance or damage. But the illusion of Arc Warden, is it enough? It is not enough. And the blinks from the Brewmaster is enough to kill this Arc Warden as well. The Venomancer ult's a bit ahead. It only falls on the Brewmaster. But I think these two supports are going to pay with their life. Yeah, yes they are. They do delay the Roche, but the Roche is going to fall now. It's the Brewmaster. I'm sorry, Brewmother. It is a cheese pick. It's the last pick. Can't really do much again oh, we missed. We were looking at a courier and there was a team fight happening. That's a dead Drow. That's a dead Venomancer. That's a dead team. Buybacks come from the Sanking. Arc Warden falling really low. Thunder comes onto the Arc Warden. A Peace Center is not used yet. Cookies used to buy some time. Terrorblade falling really low. He needs to be careful. He's gonna die here. Very interesting. It might have overcommitted a bit. I think he got a bit too confident with that DD he had on him and was fighting them alone at T-Force. Too much damage from the towers, with the Venomancer's ult was able to deal enough damage to kill this Terrorblade. And who got the kill? Oh, the whole team got the kill. 442 gold for each of them. Sanking almost has this. Oh, that's a dead Venomancer. No, Sanking, your courier, it is fine, but you are not my friend. Epicenter is used. You do get the gold, but the Brewmother has BKB is going on this Drow. Is there anything that can be done? Cookies used. Silence comes on to the Drow. Magic Wand used by the Drow, but it's not enough. Tiny comes in and flattens the Drow again. Arc One uses Illusion. Brewmaster comes in, plays Warlock, uses Slow. Brewmaster is slowing this Arc One and is able to kill him in his own bubble. And that's probably GG from the side of Eternal Kings. It's 8 to 35 with a 27k advantage. Um, they can only delay as much as possible with using this Orc Warden bubble, but if Orc Warden dies, the Tiny goes forward, Toss comes in, she is tossed, Cookie comes in trying to save him, Venomancer goes in trying to help his buddy Orc Warden, but it is not enough, and Orc Warden is gonna lose his life. Really good attempt from Eternal King trying to delay this game, but it is not possible. Snapfire used the ult just to kill the creep wave. Ghost Scepter used, Brewmaster ult is used. Warlock just used the slow in base, and man, that is a big slow. Drow goes forward trying to kill this. Brewmaster needs to be careful. Brewmaster just gets aggressive onto the Drow. Can the Brewmaster actually kill him? Tiny comes in with the toss and stun, and Drow dies. Ghost Scepter used by the Snapfire. Sanking is back. Doesn't have epicenter. It has epicenter now. MKB finally is made on Terrorblade. He doesn't care about bubble anymore. He can sit with his metamorphosis and kill people. They are smoked on the side of the enemy team. They see the real Terrorblade. No blink, so it might be a hard initiation for Sanking to get on them. They come close. And ult is not used that. Yules himself. And they're killing it. And GG is called by Skater. Really good attempt by Eternal King. Sadly, they got overwhelmed by this cheese pick of Brewmother. And they didn't have the best lanes, especially due to the change they had to make, sending this Orc Warden from... I thought they called GG. Shouldn't it be blown by now? I thought that was more than 10 seconds. Anyways, it didn't end. Good run from both teams. The series 1-1. It's a draw. Eternal Kings. It's mostly a mirror image. Looks like Terrorblade. First phase, second pick is the way to go, people. It is really strong. I talked about this in the drafting video that I made on my YouTube channel, Daddy Odin, and you can pick your course so ahead. If you have second pick being the best thing in while you're drafting in these competitive games, use that first phase second pick to get this broken, really strong core, and essentially take all his plausible counters that can threaten you late game. And as long as you go to this mid to late game, you win the games. I hope you guys had fun watching the series of League of Lads Season 5 between Eternal Kings versus DarkW for Head, where the season went 1-1. I am Daddy Odin, and that's all for tonight.